Everybody out front.
To the right.
You know, on behalf of fans everywhere, thank you for all the enjoyment and joy that you've given us.
I'm one of the people, Nick from Temple of Geek. I'm one of the people that started with you in 1987.
Oh my goodness.
So,
did you have hair back then?
Yes.
Oh, see?
Yes, I had a full head. It's so weird. I know. But I know you've kept in touch with everybody and you've been a family for a long time, but what was it like to be able to be back on camera and, working together again?
Well, it's just like the band was back together. You know, we got the band back together, and
their vision.
It wasn't exactly the same. It was different because it was 30 years later, or whatever it was later.
Yeah.
Coming full circle, he won the same award.
It's like when you don't see a friend for a long time, and then when you do see them, you just pick up where you left off.
Right.
You don't need to kind of reintroduce yourselves,
fall right back into the habits.
Right back into it.
Yeah.
And that is so rare and comfortable in our business. I think we all feel blessed to have been a part of
Most Star Trek episodes than any other actor.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
well, I mean, we're happy that you all came back and
We're
it was
happy
quite all
to.
right.
We're happy to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I don't think you have. This is my first red carpet with them. But it's lovely to be here. Oh. How does it feel to be here at the Saturn Awards?
It feels, exactly as I thought it would.
Good?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. What should I ask him? Who's the fan?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Star Trek fan, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But
Am I your favorite?
It's wonderful to have you back.
Thank you.
For Picard. Could you tell what it was like returning?
Well, you know what? We're all very good friends, the whole cast, and we've known each other for, now 36 years or so. And we see each other all the time. It's just we don't see each other in uniform all the time. So it was great just to be back in uniform and playing with each other.
Yeah. What's it like being part of the Star Trek legacy?
What is it like?
Or how does it feel?
It feels like swimming in a rainbow.
How does it feel to have originated a character that still resonates this deeply 20 years later?
It's kind of crazy. And it's such a rare, I keep using the word gift, but it's true. She is really a gift as an actor. It's so rare to have this much growth and character arc to begin with. You just start not even human. And then to end where she does as the captain of the bus is pretty incredible. Very lucky. Thank you. Hi.
Jeri, so the standard question is, how does this feel? I believe this is your second Saturn for Star Trek, second this year for another award. How does it feel?
It's a huge honor, and congratulations to all of the other nominees, and I'm in all of their work, and it's really cool.
I know you weren't at Star Trek when Gene was there, but there were a lot of people. I mean, Jerry Taylor was still around, and what do you think she would think of where Seven has gone and the kind of rejuvenation of these characters?
I think Jeri especially would be thrilled with Seven's development. I know that she was a big champion for Seven from the beginning. I think that she would be thrilled that Seven is a by-captain and character. I think that was something that my understanding is that she championed from the beginning as well. And I think at the time the network felt that they weren't ready for that yet. But so I think she would be thrilled. I hope she would be.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Can I have you come back with the interview?
Yes.
How does it feel to be here tonight at the Saturn Awards?
It feels fantastic, and I have to say I'm so super excited being on Star Trek Picard, having so many of my castmates nominated, and the fact that they're going to do a special thing for Star Trek Next Generation, and that they're doing something for my dear friend Lance Reddick, which I can't, it's just, I had to be here.
Yeah.
I actually came here with Stephanie, with his wife, so I had to be here.
Yes, I love tonight that we're celebrating the memory of Lance. Do you have a particular favorite memory of him?
What's crazy is that Lance and I go way back. I mean, I've known him since I was in my 20s. I'm not going to tell you how old I am right now.
So 5 years.
So 5 years. Exactly. Thank you, Mama. And we're little Dick Wolf kids, so we did New York Undercover together. We did Law and Order proper and Law and Order SVU. So I've known him for forever. And he, Stephanie, my husband Garrett Dillahunt, the actor, we all go out to dinner and hang, and he's just just a beautiful man.
Yeah.
A quintessential gentleman,
And an amazing master of his craft.
an amazing master of his craft,
Yeah.
an incredible actor, a nuanced actor, so deep, and a beautiful man, like literally visually beautiful man.
Striking.
Striking, right? So I'm so thankful that they're doing this because it's really necessary.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So I would be very intimidated if I was part of the Star Trek universe because there's such a huge group of fans, and like there's almost like an expectation of like, what you're going to bring to the franchise. How do you navigate that?
Oh my God. Well, I was totally freaking out because Rafi, the first scene that you see me in, I'm in my little trailer in the desert, and I basically have a gun on Sir Patrick Stewart, and I'm telling him to get out of here and like move away. So I literally was like, people are going to hate me. They're going to be like making dolls of me and sticking needles.
But that's how you enter a show.
That's how you enter. You really enter a show. And Patrick was so wonderful about it. He was like, no, darling, don't worry. The fans will love you because they want you to needle me. So just enjoy it. Lean into it. And he really guided me and made me feel so good. But I did understand absolutely the importance and the gift of being part of Star Trek Legacy. I mean, Star Trek Picard. Star Trek Legacy.
The legacy of Star Trek Picard.
Exactly. Because when I was a little munchkin, me and my two sisters, my father, I'm biracial. My dad's black and my mom's white. And my father knew how important it was for his 3 brown girls to see themselves represented. So we would sit in the living room on the weekends and watch reruns of the traditional. And when we saw Uhura on that bridge, whether it was conscious or unconscious, she gave us, me and my sisters, the permission to be bold, to be brave, to be here. And so that's what I want to do for all these little brown and black kids, especially the ones with wild, crazy, curly hair like I have.
Your beautiful braids,
Or my beautiful braids, exactly. To own our crown, to own our beauty, to own our uniqueness, and to know that we are here.
Nick from Temple of Geek. I'm one of the people that actually grew up with Next Generation and watching it every single week. But what did it feel like to be back with the family and to be able to continue that adventure?
Interestingly enough, we've never left each other. Like some people will go, oh, we're a family, and I haven't seen them in 10 years, and we're together all the time. If I'm not having lunch or dinner with Brent or Marina, in fact, I was in London, and Marina lives there now, and she and I got together, and Jonathan and his wife and I, so it's a big family. It's a big family, so there was no break. There actually hasn't been a break.
I love that.
Which is weird, but it's a good family.
What do you think of what it's like to play that kind of Wesley?
The real fun in that was leaning into the humor of Lower Decks and leaning into the stylized kind of like surrealism of seeing Wesley at the Academy for the first time in, almost 30 years. And McMahon directed me and we just kept making him squeakier and making him sillier, making him nerdier, and just trying all these crazy, ridiculous things. We did so many silly things that I cannot even remember all of them. But it was such a fun day and really a fun moment to tie me and Next Gen and our episode Lower Decks that inspired the series all back together. The thing that I love about it the most in canon is it was Wesley and Mariner at the Academy together, which means that Wesley and Mariner have some kind of friendship or at least knowledge of one another, which is going to end up backing up a lot of my fanfiction.
Well, you still have this idea of the 25th century, I think you referred to him as Time Lord Wesley. Are you still hoping that we could see that? So maybe even join these folks over here again?
I don't know. I have learned that we should never say absolutely not, and we should also never be really overly committed to making something happen. All of that said, anyone who knows anything about me knows how much Star Trek means to me. They know how much the actors, how much the franchise, how much the universe means to me. As much as I am done being an actor, as much as I love being a writer and I love being on I'm an audiobook narrator, Star Trek is the thing that I would absolutely show up for. Because it's given me so much that it would really be a beautiful opportunity to, I don't know, to be able to appreciate it and embrace it and love it with the knowledge that, like, I really am part of this thing now, and this is a way to return to it in a way that I think nobody ever would have expected.
And you're kind of in it now again because you're doing Ready Room for Discovery right now. Are you done?
Yeah, we're doing Ready Room for Discovery's final season right now. We're just about done. We're about halfway through. It's a terrific season. And I should not say anything else because I will inadvertently spoil something. I will inadvertently break
I'm very overwhelmed that it's my father who introduced me to the show.
I'm not going to comment on it.
It's a different season. It's more fun.
He's still here,
Crazy adventure, that kind of thing.
I'm just going to lean right back on what I just said. I'm really afraid that I'm going to inadvertently say something I shouldn't say. I absolutely love it.
Have you seen it all?
It is actually,
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the award and your future.
not so much, I tweeted that I'm transitioning.
I don't know. I'm not in the decision-making chamber. I absolutely love Star Trek. It's how I'm introducing my godson to Star Trek. So if we are able to do some ready rooms for it, I'd actually quite like that. Because I will be able to bring the people that sit on the couch questions directly from the members.
I've done more episodes of Star Trek than anybody. It's like 290 episodes or something like 290 hours. So, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that until like 5 years ago. I was like, oh my God, that's a career.
What advice do you have?
Who knew? Yeah, I didn't really know.